So ma'am, you spoke about the 7 parental mirrors.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate a little more on these mirrors and how does it impact the behavior of a child?
Yeah. See, the first thing we should understand that as an adult, whenever we face somebody talking to us or blaming us, we will put the blame on somebody else. That is an adult behavior. But a child, whatever the child experiences, always it is an inward. It will feel that something is wrong with me. That is why my parent is behaving like that. Either I am good, either I am not good, whatever it is. So the way they treat him, he feels that something is wrong with me. So when we go deeper into the parental mirrors, there are 7 parental, like have I told you. So the first mirror is of neglect, which you had first only told about. So where the child is neglected. So when the child gets neglected, what does the child feel? Unloved. I am unloved. That is why I have nobody. So the first mirror is of unloved. The second parental mirror, which is the where the child is emotionally rejected or abandoned. Most of the children in the orphanages, where they feel abandoned, rejected, so they feel I am worthless, is the mirror they develop. So when they develop this I am worthless, it definitely will affect their self-esteem when they grow up, because they don't consider themselves worthwhile at all. Whatever they do, they will feel worthless. You're getting me? So the third mirror is where the parents are verbally abusive and like what you say, shaming, criticizing all the time, that you have not done this properly, you are correct this, otherwise you look like one. I know of a friend whose mother always used to say your face is like one shoe or something like that. Or another one whose mother used to say your legs are not proper, you have come with some bad omen. So all the while these small critical comments that you are good, no, hopeless, you can't do this, like that. So those critical comments make a child feel I am bad, I am unacceptable. So when it becomes big, he develops the feeling of shame, and shame is such a worst emotion. Every sort of emotion, every sort of emotions like fear, anger and all that can easily be healed. But shame is something, because shame envelops the person. Shame, a person feels everybody is looking at me all the time. So becomes very conscious of himself. All the while very, very conscious. And always on the defensive. Always ready to attack. Feels absolutely like a victim. So shame has, if at all a therapy has to be done, has to be converted into fear and anger and then healed. So this is the repercussion of just a small criticism, where the child imbibes. So this is the third parental mirror. Now the fourth parental mirror is where the person feels over controlling and tyrannical parents. So many a cases where the father is either very dominating or my way is the highway and you have to do. So when the child observes that and sees everybody in the house or everybody, sometimes the mothers also can be very dominating, very, very dominating. So the mirror that a child gets is that I am powerless. I have no power at all. So doesn't have an identity of his own at all. So he feels that, so he feels numb. So such a person, when he becomes big, he is unable to face authorities. He always runs away from conflicts. Before there is a conflict, he tries to escape from the conflict, because it triggers back this memory.
Right.
So this is the fourth parental mirror. The fifth parental mirror is where the parent is very perfectionist. I want it this way only. And they think that this is a very wonderful quality. So they try to imbibe this on the child, that it has to be perfect. Even a little here and there, like even a child secures little 1%, no, it is not. It has to be like this. This has to be like that. You know, they may not be, they on the face of it, they may not be imposing on the child like a dictator, but they want perfection all the time. So what a mirror the child gets is that only success matters, only achievement matters. If I don't achieve, I don't matter. Only if I achieve, it is mattering. So the person becomes an overachiever, tries to do, because he's trying to come in level with the father's expectations.
Right.
How much ever, today the father may not be there, but he's just running after something just to fulfill that expectation. So that is the mirror that a person develops with a perfectionist parent. The sixth mirror is where the parent is a narcissist. Where the parent is a narcissist, the child develops that because the narcissist only concerns about himself. So the child does not gets the feeling that I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough at all. So the child feels as though the child has got no identity of its own. So always he will be that the parent is something, I am not. Right. I am nothing. I am absolutely a not good enough person. So even when the person becomes something in life, he is always feeling this is not good enough. I am not good enough. So this is what a result of a narcissist parent. And the last parent, if we see a smoothering parent, according to us, smoothering will be taking care of every need of the child.
Smoothering is giving everything.
Giving everything. That is
Right.
called smoothering.
Right.
So a smoothering parent, the result, the child gets a feeling that I can't do anything without my parents. For everything I require them. I am useless without my parent. So the person can't be independent, cannot take decisions, is codependent all the time, wants validation all the time, whether it's right, wrong, is always confused. This is the result of a smoothering parent. So these are the 7 parental mirrors.